Insane, insane. So very possible that this particular match could go a variety of ways, though, if I remember correctly. Wasn't this the team that sent them into losers initially?
I believe so. We'll see how they can adapt from earlier.
That's right, that's right. So let's take a minute first, take a step back, talk about these team compositions. MVD, normally known for that Diddy Kong, but in doubles, it's all about that cloud that he brings to the table. How do you think that's going to maybe complement the composition, given the fact that we have a Pikachu in play here?
Yeah, absolutely. Pikachu is such a fantastic teammate in that it's so easy to follow up off of Pikachu's grabs, and Cloud, with such powerful options as the limit options that he does have, they can secure kills very, very early, which is super important.
Yeah, you know, when I was pairing off, talking about doubles with Saber, he talked about this back throw in particular. Look at that, right there, MVD in a perfect position to capitalize, and that's what it's really going to be all about, just making the most of these passes that you get from your teammate. Ranai getting a good back throw. ESAM tried to contest, actually will end up paying for it with his life. That was a great usage of limit there by Komo to get the cross slash. Yeah,
but not just MVD, Komo also has those very, very powerful limit options at his disposal, and Pikachu being a very, very light character. It's going to go down pretty early.
And, you know, I still hold my breath whenever ESAM drops down that low. And he's totally comfortable doing it because Pikachu has amazing recovery. But here's the thing. The guy he's trying to edge guard, he's the edge guard king. Ranai has been on a warpath thus far. He's playing absolutely incredible off stage.
Yeah, and Komo actually losing his first stock there to the up air from that full rage cloud of MVD. And he does have limit now. That's a very, very scary position.
That's right, but Komo snuffs it out. Great back air there. So Komo making some really big plays as the Japanese team are able to hang in there with a slight lead. Ranai playing the role of stock tank. I like it.
Yeah, we were seeing, talking about how red team is more focused on getting those team combos. Blue team strategy really seems to be letting Komo take the lead and Ranai just sit back, you know, toss some stuff out and just hold his stocks.
Yeah, I agree. It seems like Komo likes to clean up on stage, whereas Ranai is more accustomed to maybe cleaning up off stage, but also throwing in the occasional pellets here and there, the quick slingshots just to get his opponents off stage. Here MVD, bad spot, bowling ball to the face! Ranai taking a huge stock and putting Blue Team in a nice lead in the mid game.
Yeah, very, very bad spot. ESAM trying to get an edge guard of his own, but Komo able to get off stage, but gets spiked! And there goes ESAM's second stock. Both members of Red Team on one stock only.
You know, I would have thought that ESAM and MVD probably came into this game with a lot of momentum, but Ranai, the momentum killer there, and that's just going to be a scoop in favor of Ranai and Komo. What an explosive ending to that last game. Break it down for me, Asmo. I know a lot happened.
So, normally Pikachu uses his Thunder to recover, and if the Thunder hits Pikachu, he'll pop up a little bit. Ranai pocketed the Thunder that time, so ESAM just went straight down. Losing his stock. And then MVD doesn't want to play against 4 stocks. He just gets out.
No one does that. No one does that. But that's why Ranai is considered by many to be the best villager player in the world. I mean, the things that this guy comes up with, the tech that he has, the offstage play, he's fearless. He's got tenacity. It's insane. It's absolutely incredible. And such a treat, really, to be witnessing all of this firsthand. The Americans looking a bit shaken, hopefully not too stirred after that last game. Hopefully they can turn things around. Maybe needed to make some potential character swaps, or do you think the same team comp will work out okay?
I think they're going to stick with the Cloud here for a little. Oh, actually no.
Wait a minute.
MVD Mario, he does have a Mario.
And it's not just necessarily a pocket Mario. This is someone that he's actually been working with pretty consistently. We've seen it more and more. It maybe went from something that he'd pull out in the hotel room after the tournament to now actually being a viable tournament threat.
In losers finals.
Of all places. Now, one thing about MVD's Mario is you have to look at how he uses down air as an approach option, more so than the traditional nair option that a lot of Marios will use.
And this also keeps him from being edge guarded quite as much. Like we saw last game, Ranai's not going to have as easy a time as edge guarding this Mario.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, Mario may not have the longest reach on his recovery, but relatively safe. Wow, great cross slash again. Man, Komo is on fire whenever it comes to converting with these limits.
He's always absolutely in the exact right position where he needs to be to follow up on Ranai's hits.
Man, I thought ESAM was in the right position maybe to get the edge guard there. It comes up a bit short.
But still in this, yeah. The Thunder Jolt actually taking out Komo there.
ESAM making some really big plays as usual. Komo, though, slicing him up. Getting some good damage. Not nearly enough percent for the stock, but still, every bit of damage counts, especially considering that ESAM is now playing a stock behind him. MVD. Cornered here. Oh, Ranai, super smart there. The way he went onto the ledge immediately. Even if he didn't get the trump, you notice the positioning from Komo that would allow him to capitalize. Good back throw. Not only did it take the stock from Ranai, actually pushes Como back, but wow, the save! I can't even do play-by-play for this. This is way too fast.
Yeah, Como actually able to save Ranai there. He was in the back throw of MVD, but comes in with that dash attack, taking out Mario's first stock. And that's what you like to see from doubles matches. All this crazy action. It's almost too hectic to watch.
It's the best part of it. It's constant chaos, and somehow you have to be able to keep a level head and find reason as the entire world around you starts crumbling down. ESAM going off stage and scoring off against Como. Now Como, pixel perfect so far with his utilization of limit. I'm looking forward to when he lets it rip next. The percent is just right. He just needs the positioning here.
Yeah, perfect on both members of the red team, actually. Might have to use his recovery here.
And really good tech. You know, he has to use the recovery option there, but, ooh, I don't know, a bit of friendly fire from Ranai. Not so sure about that. Not so sure about that one. And looking again at Como, ESAM is just bowling him, trying to keep him in the corner, and that's setting up for this 2v1 that we're seeing now against Ranai. A little bit of extra damage. This red team, they really capitalize, they really get the most off of whenever they're getting these volleys and these passes back and forth, so they're going to be trying to set up the 2v1 consistently.
Yeah, it seems like they do understand, too, that Ranai is the one stock tanking. So if they can throw Como off, oh, there goes ESAM, though. If they can throw Como off and then focus on Ranai, that's a good bet for them, but now it's MVD by himself. Good tech. Still in it.
A good fight so far from the Americans, but again, MVD all by his lonesome. It feels like this is a much better game overall than the last game was for Team Pan Global, but they're still going to need to make a couple more adjustments, I think, before they start putting points on the board. Back throw, but bowling ball right there. And that's one of the things that makes 2v1s incredibly difficult, right? Yeah. You have these options that normally are really good, and I even understand why he went for the back throw, right? You want to try to get the extra knockdown on the remaining player. Ranai is just so calm there. He's saying, okay, you don't realize this, but it's already checkmate.
Yeah. And Mario's back throw is one that once you block the first hit, it's not an active. You can't get hit by it again. So Ranai taking advantage of that, getting that bowling ball.
Incredibly clean. A lot of these amazing back and forth moments.
ESAM is changing his tag, which means he's switching to Mewtwo.
Wow. We were talking about how, you know, you might need to reinvent yourself, right? The revamps that this team may possibly have. Now we're seeing just how deep the pockets go, but is it too late here? Is it actually too late? I think the range advantage that Mewtwo presents may prove a bit of difficulty for someone like Ranai, who's usually so content with zoning everyone else out.
Yeah, and MVD actually switching to Diddy as well, so a total switch up from Red Team. They're not going to have the same synergy as the Pikachu Cloud team, but we'll see if the individual skill can carry them here.
Yeah, I think maybe they're looking for the edge guard game more than anything else. In particular with ESAM, look at he switched Pokemon, but he's still so fearless off of the stage itself. And a big part of that probably will be just trying to take the stopping power of Como off of the table here.
That recovery from ESAM was so smart, dodging that bowling ball and the platform that was going away.
Oh, absolutely. Now ESAM, great perfect shield. Gets the forward throw. The forward throw, I think he's trying to save the up throw probably until it's like 130% against Como. That way it's a good kill and he's not staling out one of his KO options.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't want to stale your kill throws. Got to keep it for when it counts.
Look at MVD being juggled right now by Como. ESAM, he had to take a minute there, right? Ranai, just the sheer positioning that he had, and the axe coming out. Oh man, that definitely hurts. The double stock swing in favor of blue.
And Como still with his limit here, can get a lot of damage.
Yeah, I mean, probably not taking a stock with the limit, but you're absolutely right from a damage standpoint. And even there, I like the positioning from him because he was essentially threatening MVD, saying, you know, if you focus too hard on my teammate, I'm going to come and get the stock. Meanwhile, though, ESAM going to be getting the double there, the up smash on the right side, and then using the great movement that Mewtwo has to run all the way to the left and scoop up with that forward air.
Yeah, another 2-stock swing there, and the stocks are even, except for that. There goes MVD.
Ranai has been pixel perfect with these edge guards. Man, the down airs, I saw the spikes earlier in bracket. It's great to see that they weren't just for that particular portion. Even now in losers finals, with the level of competitive players that we have now, he's still getting such brutal, brutal KOs. Ranai scooped up by the up smash, but there's the cross slash coming out, so a 1-for-1 trade. Yeah. And now a near even game. The player to look for, Como. He's been making big moves on offense, but we got to see great defense from him. He has to hold on to this stock as long as possible. MVD, on the other hand, in a similar position, 100%. trying to avoid all the KO options. Now, is this a position where you maybe double team on Ranai and take his final stock off, force the share stock, or do you want to really exploit Cloud here and his limited recovery options?
It's up to the team to decide that. Getting rid of the stock is always nice, because then now they can focus on Ranai and then get the Como in the 1v2, but MVD has to play perfectly here to not lose his stock.
Yeah, you're absolutely right there, Asmo. He's been a monster so far with these KOs, hasn't he?
When ESAM actually almost losing his stock off the top there, both members of Red Team have to be careful now.
Definitely. MVD, shot forward, wow! And he's actually going to be taken out entirely, so now ESAM at 100%. Oh man, how is he still hanging in here? There's no way! Ranai, surgical with these offstage edge guards.
Still in it though. ESAM not out of it.
Very much so. Okay, back throw. Oh! And it looked like he went for the back throw because that would have been one of his faster throw options, but just not quick enough to escape that mobility from Cloud. Como and Ranai heading to grand finals from the loser side as Team Planet Global will be taking a very respectable 3rd place here at Frame Perfect Series 2.
Yeah, very, very respectable considering the amount of talent that is here and in this tournament. You know, 3rd place is nothing to shake a stick at. You know, it's
That was probably one of the hardest fought bronze medals.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like to go through Team Echo Fox MVG to even get there was remarkable as it was. I would have loved to see the series progress a little more than just that small sampling of games, but that again alerts you to the level of skill that Como and Ranai bring to the table. I mean,